Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to TTTT Extra, where we talk about everything and anything, and it goes, by the way, we have the license to do that. Of course, right now, I'm your host, most bankable host, Brian Aseli, and on the left corner...
we have Ndeng'a with a K.
Ndeng'a with a K. Mariam Bishar.
And of course, we're just about to discuss something really interesting. Of course, we have the New York Times effect on man. Dating apps are here. Mapenzi imekuwa mtandaoni, but it's most indicated right now. We have different spaces where people decide, you know what, my type.
Yes.
Ako hapa ameshaandika mpaka yeye ni engineer, earn 6-figure salary.
That's your type. No, type yako imeleak into the conversation kidogo. Six-figure salary engineer.
Loves pets. Lives in their
ready
own
to travel.
In their own ranch. Vitu kama hizo, ready to travel. But I don't know what's your take on that? Like dating apps, of course zimeshafika hapa hivi. And what's the fair nature of it? Because kuna apps zingine unaenda unapata pia mwenye sio your type. Unajikuta maybe it beats purpose, but I'd like to just get to grab your brain on that.
I think you said something to do with identifying your type and the app. First of all, I think that the social media space, it's a dating app. Why? Because you've said about your type.
Social media in general.
In general. There's a way ukiongea na dem mwenye ako Facebook, when you talk to a chick mwenye ako IG, and to a lady mwenye ako probably Twitter, X,
those are three different people.
There's how they reason. So ukitaka pale IG unajua hapa naendia Gen Z kitu, you know, soft life. Unaendia soft life utapata pale IG. Then ukitaka kienyeji, of course you know where to get them.
Umesema Facebook. I don't like you.
Mbona ameshout?
Spendi tone yake by the way. I don't like how you said umesema Facebook.
Sijasema Facebook
sawa basi hujasema.
Sijasema Facebook.
I mean kusupport.
But let's discuss. Let's not discuss about Facebook. Now that I've said Facebook. So it's easier to get
I think Facebook was the original dating app.
Yeah.
So that we've gone from Facebook as the original dating app, then we have actual dating apps, your Hinges, Tinder, etc. Then now we've crossed over because this is mekwa hookup sasa. The only thing you can do of meaning in those apps is just hook up with people. Now we've crossed back. Hadi tumejipata LinkedIn. People are sliding into the DMs. Unaona, you see someone's bio, you're like 6-figure salary coming. Kuma ataka tu kujua when you're free for coffee.
Like, wow, congratulations. I can see you mtu akiongeza nini, what do you call it, the profile bio akiongeza from now probably from a producer to a production manager. So you slide in hapo na wow, congratulations.
Exactly.
So can we have a coffee?
Let me tell you something.
Dollar signs. They don't want nothing. Except
I think megonga ndipo. I didn't see it from a LinkedIn perspective. Ile space yenye unajikuta your profession. Labda someone wants someone in your profession. And people nowadays are selective. I feel like women have the power to actually choose at the end of the run. You choose. But pale pa kusettle, men ndio tuna decide. For example, there's one of these apps, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention, but I'm just going to mention. Bumble. So Bumble ni app flani interesting sana yenye madem ndio wana decide. Mimi nataka huyu ama staki huyu. So
what do you mean? How do they get to decide?
So Ndeng'a with a K. Wacha nikwambie sasa hapa, the K is constant in this one. In that sisi tutaenda tuweke profile zetu ndio, but dem ndio wana decide ima poa staki mtoto wangu akue nayo. Then nasema next one.
She has to like swipe or not swipe,
the
like,
woman is
like
the one who decides.
And then now you can talk. And she has to initiate contact.
Initiate contact. Bro, there's nothing you can do about it.
You need to show me that.
So you can see her profile.
I'm listening.
Can see her profile
I'm learning.
Do nothing with it. Like utamwona, utasema nakaa vizuri, and you hope she notices you. I feel like tuko nat geo. You know how male animals in the wild are always trying to like pump up their feathers.
This is Sarabi in her favorite nature. She's now spotting to see if it can identify Ndeng'a K at the corner. So when come Ndeng'a K,
he fluffs his feathers and
you sit on a corner somewhere and ungojewe tu fikiwe.
I really like that idea for safety, guys. For safety.
What do you mean for safety?
Like, can you imagine umeka profile yako hata ni download picture ya, I don't know, Scarlett Johansson, someone. I just download her picture, I put it on whatever app it is, and then I start catfishing people.
I start catfishing people. No, it actually happens.
Everyone is in my DMs. I'm extorting money out of them. I'm potentially, you know, like trying to set up meetings. Things can get very weird on these dating apps. So I like the idea that women have control, meaning I can vet you.
So,
niende kwa profile yako, nisome nione, does this look real? Does Ndeng'a with a K look like a real person? Or is there another person using this picture somewhere else on the internet?
I'm just like, it's the new...
It's Brian Aseli really, a presenter at Nation FM. Ama...
ananichezea.
Exactly.
But where is the safety for men? Unajua tunaongenga ni kama men are safe in these pools. Wanaonanga sisi ni gangster tu. But there's some men who are really vulnerable. Amekucheki, umemcheki, mkianza kudate. Unajua madem pia muangaliangi vile upande ya mfuko ndio si tunaumianga. Unajua emotionally maybe you guys...
So vulnerability, jamani.
Yes, so what do you mean? What is she saying?
What are you saying?
You guys, vulnerability is opening up yourself to the possibility of either being hurt, being abused, not even being abused, just anything happening, good, bad, whatever, but you're opening yourself up. Mfuko ita recover, my guys.
Wacha nikwambie, same way,
always,
unaona vile women usually have preferences with the kind of job someone is doing, with the kind of money you earn. Why is it that when it comes to men waseme, mispendangi madem plus size, inakuwa issue? Everyone becomes very sensitive. Na unajua kwa dating sites ndio hii kitu inakuanga clear. Unaona mse anaona you've been matched by a number of people, but you feel like I've been matched by this number of people, but they are not my type. Mimi hawa si type yangu. Wewe si mrembo.
Hakuna shida na kukuwa na type, by the way, both ways. Women, men, everybody has types. Even women will shout about, I tall, dark and handsome, money, and it's okay. As long as you are honest with yourself for the reasons why your type is your type, right? Okay. If you're not trying to pretend to be so deep about it, you're like, you know, I like tall, dark, and handsome. You're trying to make it fake deep, but it's like, no, you've just been conditioned to know that you should be looking up at a guy like this. So it doesn't make sense to you to do anything.
Going back to the topic, going back to the surge.
Unajua Ndeng'a karibu fikiwe.
Naona karibu nifikiwe.
Hapo pa tall.
Karibu. Inasimama tu kwa tall. Handsome tutadiscuss
Julia mbele. Discuss sana. Maybe Mariam Bishar.
Aseli, you're right though. It's problematic the way in a dating app nezandika, I want someone between the ages of this and that. People are like, cool, that's fine. Age. I want someone between this height and this height. I'm like, okay. I mean, fine. We're all allowed to have our preferences. I want someone who is nature loving. Cool. Tick, tick, tick. Who makes this much?
Yes.
I'm like,
but don't you think for me, don't you think it's a good thing that the apps, dating apps and everything that they are surging, that it has cut kukatiana by a half?
Bro,
why?
Why? Point.
Yes.
Do you mean imekat
kukatiana?
Point na iko.
Point na is strong.
Budget.
No, not budget.
Point na ni strong point. Wacha tusikie.
Because you see, the only place you can you can get a wife, or places you can date, get someone to date. Kitambo was in a church, in a school. Or at a club,
sports events,
nini, anything that
physical
brings physical
places,
things that bring people
mtu wako
together.
anacheza hockey hapo unasema hii
Napenda vile ameshika ile stick anatuanga hiyo.
You set yourself up for that.
So now that such places pia zimeanza kukua, you're not sure, so by the time you get to know this person, it will take you ages, it will take you 3 months, 6 months, so that nianze kujua, by the way, Mariam anabehave hivi na nini. Because the only place I met her ni tukiwa kanisa, tuko kesha, unaona.
So
what attracted me ni probably the physical, any other thing tajulia uko mbele after 3-4 months later. But in a dating app, a good example tu ni pale IG. It's
like
easier.
A good CV, but you can't back it up.
Yes.
Let me flip it around.
You're able to. I'm able before you flip that thing, I know you want to stir everything. So
before you flip it,
yes. Nikiona Mariam pale, I'm able to tell, Mariam, by the way, naonanga sijaona akipost kama nakunywa, sijaona akipost na shisha na nini hizi vitu zingine. So I'm able to tell that Mariam anapenda events za Sauti Sol, anapenda vitu fulani. So by the time I'm approaching
napenda kupanda ndege sana.
Yes, kupanda ndege sana.
Ndege
So naanza kujua
kupanda sana.
Nianze kujua flights za Mombasa na nini, vitu kama hizo za Dubai zinakaaje. Kimfuko naanza kujipanga na jua this kind of a chick nataka hii. So now dating apps zime, cut that into half. So I'm able to tell what you want.
I can see how
Flip
you
it
think
now,
of
flip
that
it.
of that as an advantage. I see it as a problem sometimes because Shidani, you have too many options at your disposal. Now I sit, I'm like, okay, don't know many because he didn't like pique my interest in the first 10 minutes of the conversation.
Yeah.
But kwa up nikona line ya niggas wait. Sorry.
Ushasema. Fanya hivi, tukimaliza shuka kwa stairs, uende uchukue barua yako.
In short, line iko refu, right? So akinivo within the first 10 minutes, I don't even care to know if he's having a bad day, maybe that's why he's off, or we genuinely don't get along. I just X and I'm like, actually, Deno, I don't think this is going to work out. I move on to the next guy. I meet Aseli. Aseli is interesting. And then I'm like, cool, naeza funga app sasa. I think I found the one. And then 10 minutes later, again, I realize actually Aseli is not all that he was cracked out to be. Sana rudi back to the app. You don't give anyone a chance to you don't give anyone time. You never get to really know them. You never get to figure out who they are. You're just moving on to the next because the first tiny thing you see that you don't like, amukibweka tu kidogo, your attention span is this thin.
But that's how we're living right now, Mariam. Unaona kama kitu yenye mimi inaniudhi tu na story ya dating apps is that we don't have time for mistari. You know that art for mistari where you tell someone something. Umetoa mstari kwa wimbo ya Otile Brown. Ukaichukua, ukai-custom make. Ukarushia Mariam huko.
Ukienda kusikiza
Mariam ako kwa mama yake anaosha vyombo, ako confused. Hiyo mstari ina replay. Inacheza kwa akili
moja for 20 minutes. I get that. The art is lost by the
so
way.
hiyo art ilikuwa inafanya mpaka kuna
we are missing kutupa mawe kwa mabati.
Kwa mabati, vitu kama hizo.
Unachungulia, unachungulia kwa fence pale kwa fence ya Kariaria. Do you know Kariaria by the way? What is Kariaria? Kariaria. Let me school you kidogo now, Mariam.
Karibu ni kwe buji. Useme Kariaria sana, unafanya nikose kukua, nda sound buji. Na staki.
So Kariaria those fence ukikata inatoa kama maziwa. You know those
I know the plant that inatoa like the
Let's
white.
Let's take a short commercial break as we do our research for Kariaria.
So that's Kariaria. So those are the fence unachungulia, unaita dem. Budaki anatupa moyo na kugonga.
Una dedi.
So next week unashindwa kumuita. So inakuwa
your dating
site. To me statistics.
So we are missing those things.
Anyone of you are shy to me a dating app?
I've never used a dating app.
No.
Do
you know anyone who has used and is in a happy relationship now?
I know people who met on Facebook, but it's not a dating app as we can see.
It is. I think from our definition.
It's not outrightly. From our definition, sawa, ni social media platform that ends up inakutanishanga watu. So I feel like, sawa, let's count it as a dating app.
I feel like...
Because I know of people
yes.
Facebook.
Kama
you've done what? Your previous marriage?
we said we started by saying that. Nene.
Ndeng'a tuambie, your previous marriage ilianzia Facebook.
Alafu na penye wawili mtuambie, do you want vienyejis or not? Because every day the goalpost is shifting.
Can I tell you something?
One day kienyeji is a bad thing, the next day kienyeji is what we want.
Acha nikwambie,
one day conslow is that thing. The other time supu skuma motura
ati cabbage
what do you mean? You have to mix.
Wacha nikwambie kienyeji, wacha nikwambie at the end of the day kila mtu ni kienyeji wa area fulani. If you're initially born in Nairobi, wewe ni kienyeji wa Nairobi because when you go to New York, siona kama goalpost imeshift.
So Mariam ndio buji wetu sahi ndo cool kid. Akitoka hapa tu sahi avuke tu nini?
Kirisiru.
Inaisha hapo.
Tumaliza. Na tunamtegemea sahi tegemelenu. So but one thing I feel like there are things that we are losing. Kuna zile cultures kama movie nights ilikuwa inabamba. Unajua in those first dates, movie night, mkienda out, mnafika pale, kuna tension, you don't know whether to hug or kiss. Nowadays there are things that are the tactile nature of relationships imepotea kiasi. Because
everything is one bam.
Hata ile unasikia tumeshikana mkono.
For the very first time.
Tumeshikana mkono. And then you attempt the next thing kumwekea mkono hapa, but it's all ending simply because we start doing some things way too early. And when we finally decide, you know what, let's go on to that app, wacha nikwambie mtu ni tabia. Unasemanga mtu ni tabia na tabia ni kama ngozi.
You know,
just to add on,
ni speed dating basically.
Yeah.
That's
True.
what the apps are. It's speed
Yeah.
dating but in real life.
Yes.
And a speed dating always talk on because at 60 seconds let me get to know you. 30
actually,
minutes let me get to know you.
There's a time in this relationship kulikuwa na let's get it to the next level. To the next level. To the next level used to take time. Nona going to those hizo vitu tumesema za nini, going to, you know, twende wimpy, I saw another chick yesterday.
Toke huko na ile baluni.
Hey.
Ile iko na nitrogen haishuki.
I saw another chick akifanya vlog yake, I think akiwa essay, ndo akaniambia ati and then akasema ati there's wimpy ati no, I came to wimpy and I'm like, hey, by the way, wimpy ilikuwa Kenya kitambo sana.
Wimpy ilikuwa Kenya kitambo.
Yes.
True.
So you know, getting that relationship to the next level nowadays akuna.
It doesn't happen.
If I see you
why? Because it's too fast. Like the minute I just feel like there's something wrong with you, I'm like, sikuna line hapo kwa app. Wacha niende to the next one.
No, but you guys
and
have
you
a
never
point.
get a chance to get to know someone for
you
real.
guys really have a point, because vitu zote zenye zilikuwa zinakaa sacred kwa relationships squeezy, unakuwa exposed to it at age 12, age 13. So when you get into a space where ushafika 18 ama ushafikisha 25 unataka kusettle, then we don't know where to look for such relationships. Unakumbuka kitambo ulikuwa unapigwa through pass. Unasikia na niko na sister yangu mdogo pia ni mtu anajielewa. Naona ni kama yule brother yako ni mtu pia serious kidogo. And then that's how you'd learn how to love this guy mkiendanga. Squeezy, we think that we know, we're so choosy, but we end up choosing the wrong one.
But
so
nilikuwa
nasema mtu ni tabia simply because unapata kama mtu ako na bad manners in real life, hata akiandika yeye ni mtu mzuri, mcha Mungu, God fearing, loves animals, mkishafika hapo hivyo ndio mtajua yenyewe animals zake. Ukiingia hivi unaangalia tu dogi yake Bosco inakuangalia.
Chakula in 3 days.
Unasema na inakani kama mtakuja wengi hapa. Ushaona dogi unaingia tu hivi kwa ploti, dogi inakuangalia na mtakuja wengi sana huku.
That's why
like the pets actually send.
You remember kulikuwa na ile the famous line ya msichana wa geti kali.
Msichana wa geti kali.
Geti kali. Because getting to that chick, lazima ungevuka Bosco. Na hiyo umbo iko hapo ina operate hapo hivyo.
Like the real mbwakali, not just the sign. Kuna watu nakanga sign bila an actual.
No, kitambo by the way, in the 90s, early 2000s, you definitely see mbwakali, unajua kuna dogia.
Unajua kuna msichana hapa.
Squeezy tu
msichana anafugiwa umbwa, na hiyo umbwa pia inafugiwa umbwa wengine. Sasa umbwa inachunga hiyo umbwa, ndio hiyo umbwa ichunge yule msichana.
Just in case.
Just in case umbwa
fall in love na dogia kwanza, hiyo ya pili pia bado iko rada.
Hizo nini?
So dating apps, one thing that I hate about one thing I dislike about dating apps, it's a hunting ground for disaster. Give you an example. Mtu ameona msichana anaona huyu nampenda na anaona ni kama tunaweza meet. And then it becomes more of I'll do this to as many women as I want to, because I know at the end of the day I don't want to be serious. I don't want to settle, but I want to just get to a level whereby I get to maybe sleep with them, or maybe I'm just doing it for fun. Wengine wanaitumia kama opportunity ya kujua tu details zako. In spaces like the States umeona mtu anajua tu details zako, ana get kujua mahali penye unaishi. Kama wewe ni msee buji nini, it's also a ground for wakora criminals to get to hunt you down. Umekuja kwenye nimeona una drive Mercedes flani hapo hivi, nasema okay, wacha tuone how far this can go.
My biggest fear is catfish. Unaona mtu ameoga, they tick all your boxes, everything is okay, but they keep delaying meeting. You know, every time you're like, okay, let's have coffee on maybe Thursday. I'm busy Thursday. Okay, next week, next month, Christmas, things are just not working. It's because the person behind that account looks either nothing like their picture.
And I'm experience
because
sana
you know what they're trying to do.
Who is this guy? Ebu send us that Mariam. Your profile we see.
They're working their way into your heart.
Mariam, Ethan alifanya nini? Talk to us.
Ethan _
Ethans are too young. Ethans ni watoto.
Okay.
Makevo na Brian ndo wanasumbua.
Awe wacha. Sasa ilikuwa lazima tutaje.
Someone yesterday I saw nini
a grown Ethan.
No, Jaden.
A grown Jaden.
I'll show you Jaden.
I've never met a grown Jaden.
I think ndio founders wa hiyo nini hiyo jina.
Anyway, but this is just a warning. Patana na mtu anashindwa aki, you know, delay, but they're working their way. Mnaongea, mna vibe, but tukisema let's meet, there's always an excuse. Alafu gasi yake inaisha, ama kuna ka emergency, ama nyoka imeuma mtoto. Just run.
Wana travel na madhake ni msiku.
But for me I think
wako na matanga, sasa lazima uchangie.
For me
lakini huko invited ni private. Ushaona matanga private? Hata ni kwa mdosi hivyo. Ushaona
unataka sikwaje na watu tu. Ni nini mnaficha?
Imagine invites only no 40. Hata anti wetu wengine wakuji. But najua
budget.
Yeah, budget.
Itabidi utakula.
Alafu unajua kama wacha kwetu saa zingine kuna customs. Sioni kama zitakufurahisha. But I'm just saying, one thing nimeona pia kwa hizi dating sites, nilikuwa nasoma one of the tabloids, ilikuwa inasema kuna spaces zenye family members wako kama wako kwa hiyo app wanaweza kukutumia through pass.
Yeah.
So kuna auntie yako tu fulani, Auntie Stephanie ameona Ndeng'a with a K hapa hivi na order kaba nimeona kama super kingine. Wacha nimrushie hiyo side. And then your aunties will start giving you pressure simply because tumeshafanya kila kitu. Tumesha vet. Tumeona huyu msichana amesoma medicine kama wewe. In example hii si ukweli. Si watu mnasikiza Ndeng'a si hajafanya medicine. Amefanya medicine kama wewe.
Kama mganga hodari kutoka Tanga.
Kutoka Tanga. Anatibu wasiwasi
na nguvu za kiume.
Na KRA.
Na KRA pin. Kama uko na shida na KRA.
I'm booking a consultation.
Tax evasion.
So I'm just like, say kuna some of the dating apps where you get your families can actually recommend and say that this is someone we've seen and tunaona ni kama ni mtu mpoa. So they actually
family recommend you.
So they add stars on the profile and send it your way.
It's giving Indian matchmaker but make it online, you know.
Make it online.
You've seen that show Indian matchmaker. That's exactly it, but make it online. Alafu sasa unaeka stars kama nini, like mtu anaenda date na wewe, alafu unaeka 5 stars.
Unaeka 5 stars.
Kama ulinibo 3 stars. Kama ulisema to split the bill 0 stars.
Ulisema to split the bill hata sikupei star. Wewe star utatoa wapi? Hauna nyota. Hauna nyota.
Wewe una nyota yani.
Hauna nyota.
But I think this dating apps I advocate for them cause hapa nje kupata na mtu nowadays kupata na mtu ndio useme by then huyu nimechagua. It's hectic. It's better I cut the chase. And nowadays atishangi hata namba ya simu. It's all about nisaidie nini profile nini IG unajitaje? Cause IG that is the in thing. They will tell you so much about that person. Kama kwanza
na kama unakuanga na mysterious vibes IG unajua kuna watu wa
no imagine everyone nowadays it's DCI I'm able to go through your profile and nitakuambia what you like, what you don't like na nini. So by then nimecut the chase. I'm able to tell
but umecut the chase
for me.
But neza kwa
Mariam I follow you. See, I don't know kama you follow me, but I know Mariam anapenda shawarma. Is it true?
It's true.
Sasa tunaona already kama ningekuwa nataka kukatia lazima niko na pesa ya shawarma. Nikikupeleka shawarma nikikwambia there's a new base pale Paki,
I'll be like hey
twende. So I'm able to tell what you like. So I'm able to, you know, sina ile time if it will take me 1 month to know what you like. Nowadays, and you guys you can attest to this, mtu akikutumia mimi ati kuna hii mimi ina go around that ati so what do you like, what's your color, or like again you want to start all over again. What's your favorite color, what do you like,
what's your middle name, nyinyi mko ngapi kwenu,
we're sharing a meme with Mariam in the middle of a show. Tulikuwa naangalia ati mtu anakuambia ati hey unamtumia PDF naambia mimi nimechoka kujiexplain, nimetuma kila kitu. PDF ndio hii na pia uko na audio CV umetuma hiyo side nyingine because hauna time ya kuambia na sijui
portfolio ya mapicha.
I love scuba diving, you when I was 8 I did ballet or sijui I love football. Unapeana tu PDF hapo hivyo. But I feel like whether we like it or not, this is the modern day dating. Kuna vitu social nyingi sana zinaenda kudedi siku hizi. Kuendesha bike ni a sport for the rich.
Baiskeli
bike inakani kama guys we're going to Karura, we're doing something special.
We're talking about that. Uliandika letter, ushaandika letter ukatuma shule.
My friend, mimi nilikuanga Shylock kwa mabarua. Nilikuwa nachukua, mimi nilikuwa mtu team calligraphy. So nilikuwa na, at any given time nilikuwa na handle 6 to 8 relationships at the same time. Naona ni kama wanaenda ku break up, lakini unachukua notes za hii side na apply hapa na balance. Naambia uko na kama tambili za kutupanga.
All is well. Mko mna spray up perfume pia mkini.
Ukose.
Mariam, you did that.
Mariam alifanya hivyo.
No, do you know in my whole entire high school life, this is, but anyway, it's quite a joy of it too.
There's something called pen pal.
There's something called pen pal. Ulipata mbili peke yake?
Barua mbili.
Uliandikiwa ama uliandika?
niliandikiwa mbili na
Then?
nikaandika mbili pia hivyo
To
tu.
the same people ama different people?
No, those were two different people. That was it.
Reply. Uli blue tick barua
No,
Mariam.
I replied, guys. I'm saying.
Ukamwambia sifanye hizi vitu, mimi ni mtoto mdogo.
No, I
Bado
think sikuwa na
nataka
I'm seeing
vibe.
children.
Yeah, I'm a child. Tafadhali.
Mariam anataka kukwambia,
You know, baby girl for real. I'm a baby girl.
unasikia Mariam anataka wale watu kukwambia, umemwambia I love you with all my heart, sijui nini, anakwambia hey, that's nice.
I'm like, fit.
Ama naweza andika arudishe hiyo barua, please grow up.
How do you love me and you've never seen me?
That's exactly that was my vibe.
For
Anyway,
real?
that was it.
Okay, we are different, but I'm just like,
I think I wrote
Walikuwa
by
na-
then kutuma ilikuwa like 25 bob,
Yeah.
napeleka posta na nini,
inachukua kama 1 week,
One
depending on
week,
kama
yeah.
kuna mtu anaenda hiyo direction.
Mimi I wrote, sijawahi pata hata moja.
Yeah.
The prefect, I don't remember which department, the prefect would come with the mails for the week. Akikuja
Yeah.
kipeana. Ningekuwa nasoma notes za CRE bana, because I know that's none of my business. Hakuna barua
real?
inakuja.
Ati hakuna barua inakuja, Mariam, na unakaa wale watu wenye walikuwa naandikiwa barua mingi. Because mimi naye nilikuwa kuna time we were receiving like our KCSE success cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sisi mpaka ilifika mahali wakaban kwa sababu tulikuwa na vijana 5 hapo, Maxwell Lubeka, Dickson Wafula, Brian Aseli, Mashedi. Alafu
Mulikuwa mnazipokea kupokea.
my friend, unajua walikuwa wanaita kwa parade, wanasema Ndeng'a, Mariam, Aseli. Hivyo. So ikafika mahali kwa parade na kanika mpaka wase wanaanza kuchia
looking
because
like
ni sisi tu.
Yeah.
The
Ni
show for
sisi
you
tu.
guys.
So
Na
ilikuwa
yopo mko mnajiandikia ama mnaandika kutoka
ilikuwa
home,
ngumu.
mzee,
Mimi sikuwa na hiyo time ya kujiandikia bana. Tulikuwa nganaka because tulikuwa drama members and in Western drama was everything.
Yeah.
So mkikuwa number one hapo hivyo, play category, dance, utapendwa. Huwezi kosa kupendwa.
Nimepata like epiphany, nimerealize
Yeah.
we've gone from letter writing, phone calls, physical meetings, etc. to dating apps, and I was like, what's the next like frontier for us?
Yeah.
It's going to be dating online, like virtual dating.
Virtual dating.
Umeva VR goggles
VAR,
on.
yeah. It actually
And
makes
And
sense.
then mkoko kwa multiverse, no uko kwa couch yako, yako kwa couch yake, and
Having
unaenda
like a
date
virtual
na bamba.
date.
Yeah.
But sasa
And actually I don't mind that one.
so I mind
Yeah.
it because kwa kila universe uko na different partner. Unasema wewe ni mtu wangu kwa universe 273 and then in universe
No, mtu
274
akikubo swipe left ameenda, next anaingia
Exactly.
kwa
sema hiyo universe hata sionekanangi siku hizi.
Unaona, you've been logged out.
Umejiondoa.
Logged out. Sema hi, my name is Chup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
We can talk the whole year, but I have my opinions on dating apps. Be safe if you have to join the dating apps. There are predators out there. Kuna watu wanakutaka for different reasons, and it could be the same reasons that you need.
Na kuna
Or
catfish
kuna
pia.
zingine pia ni reasons zenye
But also it depends with how you portray yourself on
Yeah.
those social media.
Yeah.
If I go to your IG and I see it's purely bikini and shaking, let me sway. I'm able to tell that huyu mambo ya nyashiski
Yeah.
ndo
Ndio
anape-
mambo yake.
ndio mambo yake
Ndio
ndio
mambo
mambo
yake.
yake.
Yeah.
So if I come to your DM, I know how I'm coming, what I'm
Basically,
taking.
umesema IG ni CV yako ya relationships.
Yes.
Ni ukweli.
Okay.
Ni ukweli. It ties on to your personal brand. So mi sijui, if you want to date on the dating apps, well and good. If you want to still do it physically, na ulize mtoto wenyewe ni aje, unaweza kuwa free Saturday. Mpaka siku ile atakuwa free, ni sawa. Kama unataka kuingia kanisani pale kwa tafuta your type, upate mwingine yako demon possessed, utoke na yeye huko, wewe mwenyewe muombe, exercise, because it's not like the church has everyone who's at yako fiti.
Yeah.
Hiyo ndio makosa tunafanya.
Uko
So
ndio.
But you see, church also is for the wicked, eh? Yeah.
watu ni hospitali, watu
Ni
wanaenda
hospitali,
Exactly. You're going to seek help.
unaweza toka na mgonjwa na japona.
ukuje anze kusema watu wa church.
Watu wa church na wao toka na mgonjwa japona.
It cannot end, my people. That has been TTTT Extra. We are loving it, and it's on Nation FM. Have a beautiful rest of the day, morning or evening, depending on the different part of the world that you are based.
Some fight na bai shawama. Msifight.
Msifight. Hakuna
Tu
pesa ya
wasipiganie.
shamba.
Msipiganie.
Tuna sinema.
Mimi na buy
amesema-
by the way, mimi
amesema-
nitabuy lakini si leo.
Wababa.
Oh, baba.